Conor McGregor, is he going to be...
No. No, he's not.
I've got to see. It's done, isn't it? Let's see if there's any news that's come out.
As soon as there's any inkling of it not happening, you may as well just say it's not happening.
I 100% am fully done, but I do not think it's ever going to happen.
Hold up, look at that one. Up,
this one.
Up. Report, feelers sent out for alternative options.
I posted about this on Instagram this morning. Yeah.
Michael
Basically,
Chandler fight concern.
It seems as if the UFC don't know what's happening, so they're looking at options, which to me, that means there's something going on behind the scenes that isn't an obvious injury or a negative drug test. Could be a drug test, but it isn't like an injury that's like stopping him from fighting, because they would just be like, right, you can't fight, it's off. If they look like putting out feelers for potential alternatives, it's either he's popped and they're trying to get around it, or he's got some contract negotiations going on in the background and he's trying to get a bit more money, and they're saying fucking no, and basically he's, what do they call it, pricing himself out, because he can't be fucked.
Right, this is already
McGregor.
This is already the largest gate in UFC history.
UFC
right?
203, yep.
303.
303.
And it's still, just under a month out. Okay? That is insane. You imagine being one of those fans who's forked out a lot of money to go to this fight.
Especially if you're going from overseas, from Ireland or whatever.
Ireland, yeah. And this guy pulls out.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty bad. Especially the amount of shit he's been talking about this comeback, about how it's going to be the greatest comeback in sports history.
Yeah, I mean, it's annoying.
He chose the weight class. He chose the date. He's kept us all on the edge of our seats
the fighter
for almost 2 years now.
Michael Chandler has literally been... That's a world record edge for Michael Chandler. He's been edging for 2 years, and he's still not going to get to come. That's essentially what it is.
Bro. Like, it's very, very messed up.
Oh, no, it sucks. And, like, just this whole shit of him, like, saying that he's sober and saying that he's not going to be going out. And then he obviously is. Like, he obviously is. The guy's out partying. It's on his Instagram. There was a picture on his Instagram story. I'll bring this up, actually. There was a picture of him basically in, like, a nice area with a half-drunk beer in front of him. And it's his picture. You can tell that when it's been reposted to the story. So if you look on Conor McGregor's official Instagram, which is where we're going right now, and you go to his story, and we just go back, like, this is him posting it. This isn't him reposting something else, guys. Like, check the screen. That's him having a beer. That's literally him having a beer.
7 hours ago.
Half drunk, 7 hours, summer vibes. 7 fucking hours ago.
What was the time in Ireland 7 hours ago?
Well, that looks like evening.
Imagine it's first thing in the morning.
Oh, wait, does that mean he's reposted it? So he's... Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
No, look. It's full there, and then the photo on the story, it's...
Oh, yeah, true.
It's half gone. Time in Ireland.
Oh, well. Look, the guy's been drinking...
Okay, yeah, that was last night.
There's no obvious evidence that he has been drinking, but, like... Is there any more in this fucking... Some of the fucking videos you see of him, man, it's like...
Don't bring that up.
I can't remember where I saw some videos of him, like... Where was it?
I know the one you're talking about. Just
and you're like, bro, there's no way you're not drinking. Why would he be? I mean, marketing maybe, but like...
It would be like a Ryan Garcia kind of moment, like him pretending to be this drunk idiot leading up to his fight, and then going out there and just putting it on the other guy. Like, that is a very... Look, if he does end up fighting, okay, and if anything's going to slow down Michael Chandler's training, it would be him doing this. Do you know what I mean?
Trying to put him off, trying to discern him.
On the other hand, we've had Michael Chandler for the last day now just posting inspirational quotes.
I feel bad for the guy. Like, I'm not a big fan.
How can you not?
I'm honestly not a big fan of Michael Chandler. I think he's cringy. I think he's a bit fake. Like,
Yep.
but like, I mean, like, look at this guy.
I think he's a
What was
human
this?
trafficker, borderline.
Oh, absolutely. He's trying to build an army. It's concerning. Like, yeah, the ultimate measure. This is what Michael Chandler posted on Instagram
A day ago.
a day ago. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. That was Martin Luther King. Obviously, it was fucking Martin Luther King. Obviously, he's trying to create a new Martin Luther King. Anyway, guys, let's not talk about that. Do we think Conor McGregor is going to be fighting at 303?
No.
No. I think it's done. And I don't think we'll ever see him fight again. I'm honestly going to call that right now. I don't think it's going to happen if it doesn't happen.
If he fucks this up, I don't think they'll ever want to do a deal with him again. Like, I know he's the biggest name in the sport. He brings the most money. He brings the most pay-per-views. He brings the most fans. But he also brings the most drama, brings the most fuck-arounds.
They have to pay him a lot.
Michael Chandler's career is potentially down the toilet if this doesn't go through. Okay?
Yeah, which is
because he's
very
been waiting
frustrating.
for 2 years. He's shown that he is in a pretty decent spot in his career. He's put on some very entertaining fights against some top-level lightweights.
The guy's the definition of entertainment in the UFC.
Yeah.
Like, he just is.
And that's what he was brought over from Bellator to do. And he's been waiting in the wings now for 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
Where, like, it didn't matter if he went out there and lost 3 fights in the last 2 years to top-level lightweights because he's fighting at welterweight and he's fighting against a guy who literally wants to come back and fight someone who he sees as beatable.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I've said my bit on that.
I know, and I agree. Like,
I've pissed myself off.
You've pissed yourself.
Yeah. Right off. Pissed myself right off.
Good thing you guys can't see that. If on the flip side, if this is all mind games somehow from Conor, like trying to get this thing postponed and then like fucking around with the UFC, so we get all these rumors come out. Like if somehow he's like masterminding this, and then he comes out with a video saying, "Look, fellas, I will be fighting on June 29th." That's pretty Chad, I guess. Am I touching you?
Yeah, you are touching me.
That would be pretty Chad, but do I think that's going to be the case? No. I think Conor McGregor is probably drunk right now, partying, cheating on his missus. Yeah, exactly. He's cheating on his missus, doing cocaine, drinking somewhere right now. We don't know where.
He's John Jones.
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not judging. Look, we all just hope this is going to go down, don't we?
We do, but we've got to talk about it.
We've got to talk about it, and it's frustrating, and it's it's just that it's the unknown. I think we all just want to know what's going on. The
press conference obviously was cancelled.
It was cancelled.
Dublin.
Conor McGregor, man.
As well.
Yeah, I did hear that Michael Chandler didn't get on his plane, but he was at the airport.
Right.
He got to the airport, got a call saying, "Look, mate, hold off. Don't jump on a plane right now. We need to confirm that this is actually going to go ahead first."
Could you imagine the security that they'd have to give him when he gets to Ireland?
Oh yeah, there's some
crazy dudes
people
over there.
Oh yeah, for real, and that would be a huge waste of time for him going all that way when he should be training 7 times a day because he's Michael Chandler.
Yeah, good point.
He's got to train on the plane.
Look, I think we should wrap that up. I think we should wrap this up. I think we should rate this drink.
Is there any other news? I just wanted to quickly run over.
Not really.
Paige Van Zandt. That's not her. That's Paige Rose Namajunas. What is this? Oh, Barboza versus Namajunas.
That was a nice little bit of silence for everyone out there listening.
Yeah, let's fucking bin this.